Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about your mindset. A lot of times when we're talking about mindset, you're thinking like, okay, I just need to, have a positive mindset versus negative. And that's true, but I wanted to go over how it plays along into just how you do anything, okay? Now over here, we have a lot of different words that's telling us, okay, what do I need to do in order to improve my health, we'll say, right? So if I want to go on a diet or lose some body fat and gain some muscle, a lot of times what you see is people really starting from here, okay? Knowledge. So what do I need to do? I'm gonna try whatever, keto, okay? You're gonna try the ketogenic diet. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna learn about keto, and then you're just going to try to willpower yourself into eating whatever keto has in their dietary restrictions, right? And then you're going to do that for, if you're good, maybe a month or so, and then it's just like, I can't really do it. And then you fall into the other thing. So it's like, all right, maybe that's too much, I'm going to do paleo instead. And then it's the same thing. What is paleo? And then you try to just willpower yourself into it. I'm telling you that's not really the best way to do it, okay? What you need to do is you need to make sure that your mindset is in the game to be able to be positive, right? So what happens is it's technically almost like a pyramid. So I need to have a positive mindset that's more of like a healthy mindset, right? There's things that I know that could be damaging to me, but if I have a positive mindset and I know how to be able to change my environment so that it actually entertains what my mindset is. And what that means is if I want to have a positive mindset, then I want to make sure that what I can control in my environment is going to do the same thing. So who I'm hanging out with, or how my day is going, and things like that, right? Social and my actual physical environment, right? So if I sleep well, if I practice good sleep hygiene because I know that these things are making me feel good, then I'm starting to create an environment that forms habits, right? And based off a positive mindset, controlling my environment, who I'm talking to, the foods that I have around me, things like that, then I can start building habits based off of these things. And then from there, it ends up that's where you can start looking at, okay, here's some tactical things, right? But if I don't really have a mindset of thinking of these three things here first, then I'm always just going to go, okay, knowledge, mindset. Now, here's the deal. Or knowledge and willpower, which isn't going to get you far. So then what you have to do is understand what can you control in your mind, environment, and habits that gets you there. Okay? Now here's the deal. Here's my circle of control. We have things that we can control. We have some things that we can control that we otherwise can't control, and then we have things that we absolutely cannot control. All right? The things that I can't control, this kind of looks like a hot mess, so I'm just going to get rid of that. There we go. So the things I can't control are things like the weather, my shoe size, right? Even my body type, right? If I have a thinner build versus a bigger build, like your body frame is your body frame, right? Body type. But then let's take a look at other things, right? So what other people do, other people's actions, right? Other people's thoughts, things like that, right? We have no control over this stuff, right? So I don't want to have my mindset focusing on, how big my feet look, or, the weather always sucks, or COVID virus is ruining my life. Like, these are things that we can't really change that much. Some of the things that you can change are like your home and work environment, right? Sometimes you can't, right? Sometimes it's like I live where I live, or my workspace is my workspace, but that's all you can really, those are some of the things that you can control, right? Even like some of the people that you hang out with because it's your family, right? you can hang out with them, but sometimes you can work to eliminate them. But sometimes you also have like coworkers, right, that you can hang out with or that you can't hang out with. And all I'm saying with this is that you want to make sure that you're focusing your mindset on things that you can control, right? Your total control is what's in your head, right, and your own actions. So these are the two things that we could actually control, and that should take your actual mindset. That should frame how you're thinking, okay? So what that means is, with a lot of this stress that's going on in life, if we're focusing on things that we can't really control, and we're not setting our mindset into a good position, then we may be setting off into a place of higher stress that isn't really necessarily going to lead you to live a healthy life. Okay? So when you're looking at this stuff, you want to think of developing good habits, being positive, but not faking it, really learning to appreciate where that is. So if it's prayer or meditation, or being able to have some time for yourself, or having good times with other people, you have to know how your body's charged up to be able to frame yourself so that you can have a good environment, so that you can build good habits. So then you can take whatever knowledge about whatever you want to do. If it's diet, then we're looking at what things do I need to do to improve that, which is reducing processed foods and having good amounts of fiber and healthy fats and proteins in every meal, things like that. And that is going to lead you to not really need so much of that willpower that you think is so difficult to have. Okay, so I just want to leave you guys with this note. I hope you're all having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.